Hey guys, you know what? I'm gonna say it again after the Battlefield Hardline video. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a great game, and if you're the one who haven't played it and watching this video, then I would highly recommend to pick it up on a sale, since it's worth it, and there is still a dedicated player base who plays it. You won't be able to play all the game modes, but I'm gonna provide more details later in a video. Also, if you wanna check out the Hardline video, there's gonna be a pop-up in the top right corner, so yeah, you're welcome to do so. But we are here for the Battlefront 2, so let's jump straight into it. As Anakin said, this is where the fun begins. I am kinda sorry for this game, since it had the potential to become a great game, but because of the microtransaction scandal, it lost a lot of trust from the players. And I can't blame people for that, since I am one of them. If you see something that you disagree or disappointed with, just don't give them your money. Make a personal statement with your wallet, as simple as it is. I am not gonna dive deeper into the details, since if you don't live under the rock, then you already know about it, but if you are unaware, you can read about it basically anywhere. So, when I picked this game for the first time, I got this game from the giveaway in the Epic Game Store. I couldn't believe how good this game looks and how fun it plays. I even got so carried away that I decided to rewatch all the Star Wars movies. And by all, I mean the original trilogy and the prequels. The sequels trilogy doesn't exist for me. But on the other hand, there are some Star Wars movies and series that I can recommend if you're kinda into it. Something like Rogue One, a great movie. I guess you already seen The Mandalorian, but anyway, cool series to watch. From the underdogs, I would highly recommend the Andor, pretty dope spy series that is actually a prequel to the Rogue One. And of course, The Skeleton Crew, the recent one. It looks like an old school kids movie from the 80s or 90s, something like Goonies. And not gonna lie, I watch a lot of stuff and I thought that the Andor and the Skeleton Crew are gonna be another piece of garbage. But you know what? I was kinda surprised, in a good way of course, how well they were made. Let me know down in the comments if you saw them and maybe recommend something for me. But anyway, we're here for the game, so the best thing about the game is the feeling of being a powerhouse. When you pick a hero and you feel like you can slay anyone, but in reality they are pretty balanced, which is a good thing. So this feeling stays with you, but in a balanced manner. Except like AT-ST or walkers, in the right hands they are real menace, and the Empire dominates on those maps. Yeah, I know about the Anakin on the release, but we are talking about the state of the game in a 2025. In terms of the mechanics, I kinda like the point system, so if you wanna play as a hero or the villain, you need to score points by killing enemies or capturing the objectives. And that kinda encourages players to play the objective, unlike the last Battlefield. Not sure if it suits the Battlefield, but maybe if we will have something like this, then there will be less campers. Kill them once and they will be unable to camp the hill in a tank. Speaking about the mechanics that actually can be applied in a Battlefield, I really like the kill streak counter below the killed enemy name. That small thing is always pleasant to see, and it also helps you to understand how well you are doing your job, and also helps to exclude the running gameplay from the videos for the YouTube. Another thing that I really enjoy is the community. Don't get me wrong, there are toxic people there as well, but comparing this community to Battlefield, COD or Rainbow Six Siege, this one is the best. And the Siege is the worst. Hate those bottle seeders. Every time when the game starts, you can see messages in the chat like "We will crush the rebellion" or "Screw the Empire." But my personal favorite is of course "Roger, Roger." So people like playing their roles while being in a game. How cool is that? One time when we were sitting in a lobby waiting for the other players to join to start the match, and the people are like leaving and join every second, and one of the dudes wrote in the chat, "Whoever leaves is a fan of the sequels," and you know what? No one left since then. But speaking about the sequels, even though the movies are not that great, least to say, maps are actually good, but there is absolutely no chance to play them in 2025, cause players decided to boycott them, even in a game, so I was only able to play the 8-ball only once. With all that said, I have only one question to the developers. Was it really that hard to add the checkboxes on the era selection screen? So if you only wanna play the Age of Rebellion and the Age of Resistance, then you could have just select 2 out of 3 and matchmaking starts. Working in a software development industry, I know that it's not a problem, neither on the UI nor on the server side. So it's just a huge miss on the user experience field, and in general, having dedicated servers is a must-have nowadays for keeping community together. Some people play on one server for a long time and even know everyone, so server browser is the huge win in a long term. Okay, let's wrap it up with the last couple features that I wanted to talk about. First one is the bots, and I kinda support this decision, especially when you need to farm points to get a hero, and also when 2 out of your last spawns were on the hand grenade, so you could express all your rage on the innocent AI. And the last one is the Supremacy game mode, in the Age of Republic and the Age of Resistance, where the conquest is going hand to hand with the rush, where you can capture the points on the ground and then board the enemy ship. I guess we had this back in the day and it was called Carrier Assault as far as I recall, but I'm gonna be happy if this game mode returns in the battlefield. Okay, I believe that's it from me, so let the Force be with you and see you next time. Goodbye.
Good people are dying while we fight. You're hesitating. My team's not through yet.
Be sneakier next time. Don't touch it. Set the ball. The ball. Follow the one. I got this one. Go, all right? Set the ball. attention. Nothing personal. Now, it could work.
The First Order will soon be short one hyper